Come on in, my little busy bees. If you don't know who I am, I'm Deborah, and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Joint Creations. And so on today, I am going to continue working on this little oversized shirt for myself. It's about, it's it to do 14, but it's about 8, a little bit over 8 inches wide. I'm on my third skein of black yarn, so this is how it's looking. I had to put it on pause for a little bit because I had a custom order that I had to get out. I mean, I had to get it out because it was due. And so I had to stop on that. And then last night, I think I woke up to, no, the night before. I woke up yesterday morning, I should say, to an order. I had a sale on Etsy, and that was really super exciting. So the allergies here are really bad, and I'm a little bit congested. I have my water. I'm drinking lots of water. You can see it's cold. Look at that. Nice cold bottle of water. I got my crochet item. Like I said, it says to go to 14 inches. And this is how it's looking so far. I don't know. I may not go to 14. We'll see, because I don't want it to be, I know it's a 2-piece. I'll do one side here like this, and then the other side will be about the same width. And then you do the sleeves. So I don't know. The instructions said for the size that I want, and I like to have them a little bit bigger to be 14 inches, but I'm not sure. But the pattern is really pretty. I'm super excited about getting it finished. I've been working on it just every now and then. This has not been like a priority for me. And we are about to begin the arts and crafts festivals for the holidays. And I know tomorrow is a registration for one I'm going to be attending in, I think it's in November. So I'm going to do 2, maybe 3. I may go back to the farmer's market. We'll see. But for now, I know I'm going to be doing 2. Farmer's market is in December. Sometimes it's cold in that barn. Whew. You can bring a heater, but sometimes a heater don't help. So I'm working on this tonight. I'm going to work on this. I thought about starting something else, and I said, don't do it. Do not start another project. Not right now. Stay focused. I really want to finish this. I'm not, like I say, I'm not in any hurry, because this is something I'm making for myself, which I don't normally make myself anything but maybe a hat. This is the first piece of clothing that I'm making for myself. I wanted to make it black because black goes with a lot. And there you have it. I thought about adding some other colors, pops of color to it, but I said, nah, let's keep it simple. So, like I said, this is the third skein, and it is about a little bit over 8 inches. And it's a really simple pattern. So I don't know, what are you guys working on? If you watch the replay, what are you working on? I was going to get on Sunday, and I decided, no, I'm not going to do it. So I just changed it to today. Let me just stick with the schedule, because it's easy to get distracted. I'm trying to work on being focused. If I have something that I need to finish, I will stop. And, like I had the custom order. I stopped and I did my custom order. I stopped yesterday and I mailed the I made it was on Etsy. It's been on Etsy. I guess people are gearing up for Halloween now. So it was like a little cauldron, and the little witch was inside the cauldron. And it was a pattern that I made, but I did not post the pattern. I just basically made the product. I was like, I don't know if I want to post this pattern. Pattern writing is fun, but it can be time consuming because you have to think about other people. You have to think about, if I'm going to reproduce this, am I leaving out some steps that come naturally to me, but maybe not so naturally to someone else? So you have to think about that when you're doing pattern writing. And so I just keep this little project right here in my bag. And if I'm riding in the car, or if I'm, have some place where I'm waiting any length of time, then I will turn around and I will pull out my little project. So I think I should probably set a goal. I should set a goal for finishing this. It's 2 pieces and then the sleeves. So I don't know how long it took me to get to this. I think at one point I took it all the way down because I wasn't comfortable with a portion of it. And if I make mistakes in this, it's for me. But if it was for somebody else, I find myself taking things down and redoing it. I don't know. Do you do that? Do you take things down and redo it? So I haven't been up here in a minute. So I'm going to, like I say, work on this for a little bit. I won't be with you long. My water. Water. And more water. Water is good for you. So as you can see, coming along nicely. I'm really pleased with the way it's looking. It is really the material feels great. I think, and like I said, I've used 3 skeins of this yarn, and I can't remember. Yarn B. It's yarn B. Yeah, I've been using the yarn B, fundamental cotton, and it runs about $4.50. But no, $4.50, $5.50 when it's not on sale. And this last time I had to buy about 3-4 skeins of it when it's not on sale, because I'm like, I'm not gonna be running in and out of Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is tempting. In Michael's, I went to Michael's the other day, and they had a lot of their plushie yarn on sale. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I got a couple of it was some koala kits. They normally run about $10, and I ended up getting the last 2 of them. And then they had some bears, and I thought about getting one. I didn't like the way the bears looked too much, but the koalas were cute. And I thought about getting the bears. And when I went back the next day, they were gone. Yeah. If you see something, don't hesitate. But I didn't really like them that much. So I'm not upset or anything like that. I got a yarn barf. Gotta take this yarn barf down. Hello, Samantha. What are you working on tonight? I'm working on something for myself. It is going to be an oversized shirt. It's about 8 inches wide, and it's going to go over. It's going to be a 2-piece. This side, and then the other side, and then the sleeves. It works up fast. I've just been slow. So, and since it's for me and not for anyone else, I guess I could determine, set my own deadlines. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It feels wonderful. I mean, this yarn, cotton yarn, I love it. Oh, I bet you that's cute. I bet you that. Oh, Samantha, that is a great idea because people are so nosy. They want to. What are you reading? Or if you sit next to somebody, they try to ease and look at the cover. With that, that is great. Or you making it out of yarn, or are you making it out of cloth? Because I know some crafty people, they do it all. They do yarn, they do cotton, they do fabric. If I can get this yarn barf, I'm gotta be gentle with it, because it'll tangle worse. Oh, I bet you that's cute. Do you sell the pattern? I was just talking about pattern making and how I sold this a witch. She was a little tiny thing. She was in a cauldron, but I didn't feel like making the pattern for it. And it's a tea light holder. So I put a tea light in the middle of it. And I got the idea because my mom, before she passed away, she had like this something she had. I don't know if she bought it off of QVC. A little witch was in the cauldron, and it was electrical. And when you push something, it's did like that. And she thought it was just the funniest thing. So I kind of made something, a smaller version, in honor of her. Her laughter, just thinking about how she's laughing. Okay. See, and do you know, Samantha, some people cannot even read patterns. And some patterns are hard to read. And I think it's because as crocheters, we don't have a standard language. And I know when I was I got certified as a crochet instructor. Level 1 was instructor, level 2 was a teacher. And when I had to do the teaching part of it, I was like, I had to really stop and think of how to do the pattern and read it and understand it. Some patterns are challenging. Some crocheters are super crafty. Yeah, I miss her sometimes. She passed away in October 2022. And with her being in Missouri and me being in Tennessee, it was interesting. My sister's in Tennessee, my nieces and everything, but it's hard because you miss them. Even when they get on your last nerve. Parents have a way of just that little button, they just know how to push it. But even then, I have some of her messages where she's like fussing at me. I know you're there. Pick up the phone. Oh, wow. See, you always miss them. There's questions you want to ask. My mother had such a, I want to say she had a deep intuition. There was things she knew. I don't think she knew how she knew, but she was always insightful, and she would help me with projects and help me with names. And I would be thinking about names, and she would try to give me some cute names. Yeah, I know. But my grandfather, he 13th of this month. Was it this month or was it October? It's hard when my dad, he died 2005. So he had been gone, but it's just something when you lose your mom. It's something that's special when you lose your mom. Sometimes I think we were too much alike. I was probably too much like my dad. and act like her at the same time. So it's probably a great way to rub her wrong. This month, okay. Well, it's probably still fresh for you. They say they never leave, and I kind of believe I think they come. I'm not into it now. Trust me. I'm a spooky one. I really don't want them to come. But if it's something you gonna tell me that is beneficial, that's gonna help me in life, do it, because you didn't do it when you were alive. So don't come back now. I've been crocheting, believe it or not, since I was about 6. And I can say that is because my mom was trying to crochet my sister a blanket. She said she didn't know how to do anything but a chain. But she was trying to crochet my sister a blanket. My sister wasn't born. And we're 6 years apart. So 6 years apart. So I believe right about then was when I started learning. Could have been older, but I was a child. And I remember looking at her yarn, and I wanted to take her hook and try to crochet, but I was fearful. I don't want to mess with my mom's stuff. So I started crocheting with my finger. I learned how to do a chain with my finger. And I learned how to knit with 2 pencils because I knitted my sister a hat. So I know how to knit a little bit, but I think I'm more of a crocheter. I don't know. I don't want to have to lug around 2 needles. Oh, well, you know what? The more you do it, the better you're going to get. And because you know how to read patterns, you're a lot ahead of a lot of people who don't know how to read them. When you can read a pattern, you can do a lot. That's how I started. I first learned myself, self-taught. And then when I was in high school, I said to my mom, if I get all A's, will you give me a crochet book? And she said, yeah. But I didn't have to get all A's. She still bought me it, and it had the little kit. And I taught myself how to hold it using the book, how to crochet. I used to do granny squares. And the more I did it, the bigger it got. And I would make these little lap blankets. And my first sale came from a neighbor. She must have seen me. And she was like, she wanted me to make one, but I didn't want to make her one. I'm going to be honest. She was one of them neighbors that was like, get out the grass. Get out the grass. And my mom's like, make her a blanket. And she asked me how much would I charge. And I only charged her $5. But if I would have known that you could make money off of crochet at a young age, do you know I would have been a lot further along than I am now? Yeah, teaching people is hard because, like, for example, when we were learning it, they said, try to crochet with your left hand. Okay. I couldn't do it. I tried, but I just know that if I'm doing it this way and you're left-handed, you're going to do it that way. But we're still going to do the same thing. Yes, and I Michael's used to have a time. It was a time with Michael's. You had to be certified as a crochet instructor with the Crochet Yarn Council. I think that's where I got my certification. No sponsorship here. And you had to be certified. And then they stopped and they started doing the makers thing. Yes. So imagine, Samantha, trying to teach someone that's left-handed. A lot of people want to know how to crochet. I've had some people, want me to teach them, but they never really followed through. I think they did, but the world is so crazy now. It's like right when you schedule something crazy happens. This weather is crazy. We've been getting extreme heat. I mean, we're just not getting just a blip of a cool spell. Just a blip. And burning this air. Running this air. So I was going to, like I said, I was saying earlier that I was going to try to get on Sunday. And I decided, no, I'm going to stick with Tuesdays. I think it's easier to build momentum when people kind of know when you're coming. And I had been running around and doing everything, and I decided, let me come back and get on, even if it's for a short while. Just get on and connect and work on a couple projects. But now I'm going to have to get on probably a little bit more longer because we're approaching the season of where all the events are starting to happen. The money making season. We're approaching the money making season, Samantha. I do. It's Taylor's Yarn Creations. And I haven't built it out the way I need to. So it's Taylor's Yarn Creations, the same as my name here. .com. I thought about rebranding, but I might just keep it. I got everything. I got this hat that's got this little TYC on it. I got business cards. I think I need to be still. I don't want to rebrand right now. I thought about just doing something outside of my personal name, but I guess it's okay. I have it. Let me see. I can type it in here for you. Now, the one thing I think I'm going to, and I had a lot of sales. I had to do some custom orders. And I need to put some more pictures up there. And I need to work on the website. But, count it to my heart. My head, not my heart. Count it to my head. Because in my head, I want to do things. But my heart says, girl, you can't do it. Your heart, you ain't got time for that. So I'm going to have to schedule out time. I just have one pattern on there. And that is a sunflower. But if you go to my Etsy, let me see. I can't remember. I have an Etsy shop. Let me see before I push. Let me see if that's it, because it might not be. There's an easy way to find your shop. Let me put in this little thing here and see if it comes up. But most of my patterns are, nope. I think I need the Etsy shop. Let me see. I'm behind the scenes working. Okay. I have some patterns on Etsy. And let me put the little, come on now. But I don't have a lot. I'm getting ready to put some more up soon. I have the ruffled hat. That was a big thing. And I'm going to put some Halloween stuff up. Come on now. This computer is so sensitive. It's like you touch one little thing and it's like everything just kind of just does its own thing. And it's tearing up. My little computer's tearing up, but I don't want to let it go yet. I have another one. This one is my, I've had it since I was in school. It's a Dell, and it's supposed to be like a little laptop, and it's tearing up now. And I'm just gonna keep jimmy rigging it till it conks out on me. I'm not getting rid of it yet. I have a Mac. It's so old they won't even do any updates. But I'm like, Macs nowadays don't have the hard drive. It doesn't have the CD where you put the CD-ROM in it and the flash drive. You got to buy everything separate. But this one, you don't have to. So I'm like, you know what? I need to get my stuff off of it just in case it crashes. Just like this one. I need to get everything off, and then if it crashes, it does what it does. But I hope it doesn't. And the way it's broken is just so weird the way it came loose. Tried to get someone to look at it and they couldn't really fix it. It looks like the screw kind of popped out on one side, but you can see all the hardware. I'm like, okay, we're going to keep on moving with you. We're not going to give up on you because you're still working. The only thing that slows you down is I don't have a yarn winder over there. I'm not winding any yarn. Got time for that. I'd rather fiddle with a knot. A little knot that slows me down a little bit. And what happens is it gets caught up with the yarn on the outside and the inside yarns come together. But do you dream about crochet? I know it's a silly question, but the other night I just started dreaming about crochet all of a sudden. It was this question I was it was like this man was asking me a question about crochet, about moving it from a hobby to a business, and what did I think? And I can't remember what the question was exactly, but it made me think, I don't know. I don't have the answer. So I must need to do some more soul searching with where am I going with this crochet? What do I plan to do in the future? I think that's giving me that kind of an insight. Like, and I wasn't thinking about crochet at the time. I've been so busy I haven't had. Oh, that would be so cute. I think what you could do, you mean crochet around it? I've been seeing those. I have so many Etsy patterns. I probably supported creators all over the world. I had them for years. Their businesses are gone out of business, and I still have their patterns, even though they're no longer on Etsy. I need to get that off too and organize them. I would just see somebody, oh, that's cute. So last year, one of my hot items was people like my crochet hats. Crochet. This one was crochet. They like my crochet hats better than like I have a little knitting machine. They like my crochet hats better than the knitting machine. I sold a few. I can make more faster on the knitting machine than I can by hand, but they like the handmade ones better. So, because the knitting machine is not like knitting by hand under no circumstances will I dare ever compete with someone who has the gift of knitting by hand, because they can do things that is amazing, just like crocheters. Now see, this little knot, I will not be defeated. I will not be defeated. Say that 3 times. I will not be defeated. It's not a lot that is like this, but for some reason, this one little area. Where are you from, Samantha? I'm here on the west side of Tennessee in the Memphis area. Memphis is a lot bigger than what people believe it to be. The greater Memphis area extends to Lakeland, Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown. I will not be defeated. Illinois, okay. Well, they had this guy in Dyersburg, Tennessee. He was 2 hours from Memphis. He kills like 4 people in his family. Then he flees to his hometown in Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson, Tennessee is 45 minutes from Memphis. So, the Memphis news and the Southern ways, they like, look, we all gonna lock down if you can't find him in the next day or 2. All of us gonna be on lockdown, Memphis included. Well, Fortunately, they caught him. Don't know the story behind it, but he killed 4 of his family members. He killed his baby mama, the mama of the girlfriend, um, the a little 15-year-old boy. He killed and then I forgot who the other one was. He killed them, and then the little baby. He dumped the little baby. I don't know whose baby it was. If it was his, he dropped her off on somebody's lawn, and he had been in Jackson near Union University. I'm sure they were praying. Union is a religious school. They were probably praying, please catch him, Jesus. Yes, and then he's fleeing. So it must have been some type of, I'm thinking it's some type of family disagreement. You get angry and you snap. That's why you got to be careful when you're angry. Walk away from a situation, calm down, leave. If you're on a job, just leave. I'm not feeling good. Because you're going to hurt somebody. I'm not feeling good. I need to go ahead and take the leave time. Because y'all going to make me lose my mind up in here. And it's not worth it because you can't take it back. So he had camouflage. They had him on the camera where he was trying to get inside this little church or daycare. I guess really wild. But they caught him. And in the woods, somebody spotted him. And they had like a $32,000 bond or what is it? Is it bond $32,000? I was like, oh no, that I would have went down there. I could have got me a lot of yarn. I'm just being silly. That man had AKA walking around trying to get into their church. No, ma'am. And you just killed 4 people? I don't know what's in your mind. People are losing it. You got to have balance. Crochet is known to help you with stress. If he just had a hook and some yarn. I'm being silly. But maybe he can learn how to crochet in prison if he don't get death penalty. And even then, he spared the little baby. Thank God. But 4 people? So sad. So sad. Just don't know. Then they had another weird thing. I think some people like to go fishing someplace called Shelby Lakes. And they think they can fish, and as they're walking, they kind of drop down a little bit, and they think they're okay, so they walk a little bit more, and they drop down again. But then when they drop down the 3rd time, their water just snatches them. They said so many people. Yes, he probably won't get any yarn. Yeah. I don't think can't give him nothing now. They want to know why. I don't care why he did it. But some inquiring minds want to know why. Why did he kill him? Something snapped in him. Maybe an argument, disagreement. And whoever was present, and I can see the 15-year-old guy, he probably was trying to protect everybody, 15-year-olds. And he probably just got him too. People just, you have to treat people kindly. You just don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in their households. You don't know what's going on in their life. But then some people, I don't know. Some people just naturally mean. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I will not be defeated. It's just a little tiny knot. But for some reason, it wants to give me the blues. So I'm going to be very kind to it. My day hasn't been bad. I've been wrestling with the pollen here has been so very, very high. And I think it tried to get me. But I take some oregano oil. Stuff is nasty. But it'll knock out some stuff. So get you some oregano. I will not be defeated. Get you some oregano oil, and the minute you feel something, just take it. And with this weather being, we were 17 days of extreme heat. I'm talking about 93 that feels like 110. And then finally we get a cool spell. And it's like the weather and the pollen is not working together. That's why we're going to get t-shirts. Samantha say, I will not be defeated, and have like a little yarn, I will not be defeated. Or have like this, I will not be defeated. You are going to comply with me, yarn. I handpicked you out the store for such a time as this. You're supposed to be making me something really pretty. I don't even watch the news that much, but when I found out he was in Jackson, I used to live, before I moved to Memphis, I lived in Jackson, Tennessee. I had moved off the East Coast and moved to Jackson, Tennessee. My grandfather used to live there. And I said, okay, Nashville, Memphis, because they were about the same amount of hours from my hometown in St. Louis. And Memphis opened up a door. And the Memphians were so nice. Jackson people were a little bit different. I didn't care too much for Jackson at all. It seemed like they had a tornado or something that happened in Jackson. And that's the only time people speak to you or really nice, is when storms are coming. Like, if you guys wouldn't be so stubborn, so I need to be someplace where people are nicer. And believe it or not, Memphis, it may have its problems like every major city. It has some really nice people here. And it has some homes, Samantha. They have some homes here that is so gorgeous. You would not even know you were in Memphis. Yes. You would not even know. Somewhere they have some communities, they have boat marinas, like in the Lakeland area, behind gated communities. You wouldn't even know you were passing by a whole community filled with boats, and the people like this, hey, they're happy. They're happy. And then you go downtown and you see some of the most depressed areas ever, but you wouldn't even know that these are people, huge, gorgeous homes. I went to one home, I don't know, it might have been in Arlington, and they have that little driveway, they kind of a little half circle. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, and that little lake off to the side. And she had 2 Pomeranian dogs barking, yapping, yip, 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 yip. Yip, 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 yip. I almost got it. Got one more little knot. And they're not stressed. So it's some people that they live really nice homes, and then there's some that don't have it for whatever reason. But I think if they knew that there's a whole nother world out here, I think Collierville they said that Collierville has a beach. Like a beach. Yeah. It's a lot of water. A lot of animals out here too. Like it's a little rabbit. He some kind of way got in my yard. My dog has been looking for him ever since. Like, you better go run, run, little rabbit. I will not be defeated. One little knot. I will not. That's gonna be me and you, Samantha. That's our little secret. When you get frustrated, you say, I will not be defeated. Not with a piece of yarn. I will cut you. Snap you in two and put you back together. But I'm going to be patient with you, and we are going to work together, and we're going to get this little knot out. And we're going to make a beautiful, beautiful piece at the end of the day. I used to wear things to the office and people go, oh, did you make that? Oh, no, I probably should have. I wouldn't want to make something. Well, when I make this, people may ask. I'm trying to get them scheduled. So right now, I'm working on Tuesdays, right about 6:30-ish, 6:30-ish, 7 o'clock. Yes. Oh, okay. Help me coax it. Come on now, little one. You can do it. Don't give me a hard time. And then sometimes you just gotta be like, you quit playing with me. It's almost there. And you know you're right, MDL. I coaxed it just like you said. And guess what? Look. It listened to me. Now we're gonna just put this little yarn through here. And voila. I'm gonna wrap it. Look at that. Perfectly smooth. Now, how long did that take? I could have crocheted a couple rows. Anyway, let's get back. I'm almost at the end of this one. I'm that much more. I'm gonna take a sip because that got me. This is not wine. Water wine. I wasn't defeated. Was not. You're my buddy, Samantha. It did not defeat me. I was victorious. And MDL helped me. Just a little coaxing. I fought the yarn and I won. I was not defeated. I was not defeated. This cotton yarn did not win today. We are on to a victorious, beautiful outfit made with fundamental cotton yarn bee yarn. I think I will. I fought the yarn barf. Let's add that to it. I fought the yarn barf and I won without cutting it. Or maybe you should get another t-shirt. Could be, don't make me cut you. Get a yarn barf. Don't make me cut you. We will be a fantastic group together. I tell you, I will not be defeated. I was not defeated. Put on the front of the t-shirt, I will not be defeated, with some yarn barf. And then on the back say, I was not defeated. Michael. Hi, Michael. Nice to meet you. We need to do that. We need to get a t-shirt made like that. I fought the yarn and I won. And then I will not be defeated. She thought she could and she did. Oh my gosh. Isn't that the truth? Don't make me get my 9mm. We have 9mm here in the crochet world. We were talking about the one guy that may strangle people with yarn. We can make all kinds of knots. Samantha came. Sammy. Oh, how neat. I love that. Michael and Samantha. I'll probably be on next Tuesday. Sometimes I go on the weekend, but I've been trying to hustle. I've been trying to get some money on the weekend. So by the time I get through on Sundays, it's like all I can do is stare at the wall. But I'm going to try to do Tuesday nights right about this time. Hello, Rylan. Come on in. See, you guys are making me stay longer than I wanted to. I have some great, you guys are so wonderful. I have a new community. We will not be defeated. We together. We will not be defeated. We know how to swing this yarn around this hook, flip it, and keep it going. Sammy. Oh, she's your sister. Rylan and Sammy and Michael. We will not be defeated. And Michael, I drink coffee too, but I've been trying to drink water because of the allergies. But we're going to get a coffee cup and we will not be defeated. We fought the yarn and the yarn did not win. We will not be defeated. That's the new victory song. We will not be defeated. I'm going to put this, I got to do that. I got to put in mine too. We will not be defeated. We are a community of yarn lovers, and the yarn will not win. I don't care what kind of yarn barf comes out. We are the champions. We are the yarn champions of the world. You know what? We better be careful. If we look and somebody's got that on a t-shirt and we haven't had a chance to do it, we're going to be very upset because people like to copy. People are like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put that on the t-shirt. I'm going to put that on a coffee cup. I'm going to do that. What are you working on, Michael? I bet you are so creative. I saw this guy. He was talking about what people said to him. I was like, they just don't know. They don't understand. Crochet isn't just for girls, women. Crochet is for whoever loves this hook and the yarn. We are a community of amazing people. There's one guy, I cannot crochet like him. His outfits are so gorgeous. It makes me look like a kindergartner. Okay. And your channel is MDL Crochet. I'm going to find you. That's a great, I know how to do that. That's another one, Sammy and Rylan. That's a great one you can learn too. I'm kind of scared to look. He's probably so good. He's probably good. He's probably Tunisian. I had to put that on the little Google thing that says how to pronounce. I can read it in my head. I can say it right. Isn't it funny how sometimes you can say it perfectly in your head, and then when you get ready to say it out loud, it's like, Okay, MDL Crochet. I'm gonna find you. Once I get off this live, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna subscribe. Well, you know what? That's who you gotta teach. You gotta teach your sister so that she can say, we will not be defeated. That's what you have to do. It is school's back in. And I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, maybe sometimes she will learn one crochet chain at a time. She has to start simple. You'll probably influence her. I taught my nieces, and how dare they pass me up? I was crocheting like a little crochet doll. I don't have it. A little clown for her. She made the same thing without even having a pattern. Like, but she's good. And I think she sells her stuff too. She's always been creative though. Always. And when they come here, they try to, next time they come here, my door is going to be locked. I'm locking my shit. No way. They were all in my yarn. Oh no. That's a no. Aw. That's okay. You're the one that caught the craftiness. You know, we're gonna be survivors. If anything should ever happen, people are gonna be paying us to make them blankets. If it's cold this winter, they're gonna pay that $200, $300. They're gonna be like, "Can you make me a blanket? $300." Oh, sure. Here's my money. I'll pay you extra. Because sometimes people act funny when you put your prices on there. Oh, can you make me a cardigan? Sure. It'll cost you a couple hundred because of yarn, my time and everything. I'll just go get it at Walmart. Bye. Bet you won't look like this. Bet you Walmart, as soon as you put it in that machine, it'll shrink up. Yes, because we will not be defeated, and we are not defeated. We are victorious. We are crafters. We are the new breed of crafters. And we will not be defeated. See, you're going to make me get a t-shirt, Samantha. Or coffee. No, I'm going to get a t-shirt and a hat or something where people can see it. Because a coffee cup, they'll see it, but I have to be on live or I have to be around people. But if you got that t-shirt on, got that, we will not be defeated. Have a picture like this. Then they'll know. And those that are crocheters will really know. I fought the yarn, and the yarn barb didn't win. Let's see, I've been on almost an hour. Doesn't seem like it, I know. But I'm gonna try to go and catch a little bit of sunlight. My little dog, he's 13 years old and bossy, but he's a sweetheart. That would be great. See, that would be great, wouldn't it? A tapestry. That would be where you can put it on the wall to remind yourself the next time that yarn barf comes, you can look up and say, I will not be defeated. Blue is really one of my favorites. But this pink, I got it when it's basically I had someone on Fiverr create me a logo, and he used the pink and the little kind of like green, but I'm thinking about changing it to have yellow in it because my name Deborah means the bee. That's why you see, I don't know which side, whichever side. For me, the bee is over here, but I bet you I'm pointing backwards. I bet you for you is over here. But that's what my name means, the bee. It's a Hebrew. Michael means godlike. I don't know what Samantha means. I have to find out what your name means. What are your favorite colors, Samantha and Rylan? What are your favorite colors? And Michael, what are your colors? But I don't know why I like blue. Blue is one of my colors, but it's not too many pretty blues. Orange and blue. Uh-oh. Yes, see? Yellow, purple, white. Oh. Oh, you're a purple girl, mainly. That's probably pretty too. I don't know. I fell in love with sunflowers. I started making sunflowers and it made me so happy. I was thinking about making my bathroom not sunflower yellow, but I'm gonna make it like a pale yellow. Something about the sun. I think I like the sun. I don't care how hot it is. The other day the sun went away and I was like, ugh, autumn. I like autumn, but I like the sun. I like the cool temperatures of the fall, the beautiful leaves and the foliage. But I prefer to be able to see. We have potholes, and I like to be able to see them in the daylight. They've been fixing them, but I still like to see. Well, as soon in a few more minutes, I think I'm gonna finish this row, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're gonna come on again around this time, 6:30ish, 6:45 is what I had. I think that's a great time. Gives me a chance to um, gather up my and Jimmy rig my my broken computer. Okay, I'm putting here T yarn at Gmail. And I had gotten that a long time ago. Yes. Thank you. We will not be defeated, Michael. We will not be defeated. Hello. So I don't know. That is a foreign language. I will have to look it up. We will not be defeated. Hello, hello. Boy, them allergies, they tried to get me, boy. They tried. I was like, not today. But lots of water. Cause this weather is just it's back and forth. Did you heard about that? We will not be defeated. It never ever. I'm gonna put it up here. I know I can show the world. We will not be defeated. We will not. Mhm. We are victorious. If you or you where's your website, Samantha? I'm gonna find Michael. Subscribe. We're gonna teach your sister how to crochet. December, we're gonna give her a deadline. December. She's gonna learn how to do just we are the yarn champions of the world. Michael, where are you located? We have Illinois, Tennessee. I met a lady the other day. She was from Greenland. December, yes. December is when Rylan is going to at least know how to crochet your sister, a single chain, and she's going to make a little coaster. Texas, woohoo! Yeah! You know, I used to live in Arizona. I loved Arizona. Oh, it was hot, but I loved Arizona. I met some of the Indians. I got a chance to go to some of their celebrations. Couldn't speak their language, but they had like the little outfits. Texas was so big. I was like, please let us get through. And then my niece had the nerve to go to New Mexico, and so we had to take her there and go through Texas and all them windmills. Please get through Texas before dark, because I don't see any gas stations. Don't play with Texas. Mm-mm. And I've seen some homes that are beautiful. I think some homes here are beautiful. But Texas, oh my gosh. Ooh. Well, they're talking about it's gonna be a cold, wet winter. So get you some get prepared. It's hot. It's like this weather is crazy. You think, oh, it's so hot, it won't get cold here. Storms, and when we had ice storm here, we learned we didn't run to the hotel like our neighbors. We stayed here and we learned what to get, how to cook, how to survive. Because it might be a time where you can't go anywhere. Yay! We will not be defeated. My husband probably like, what are you talking about? We will not be defeated. Sometimes he likes to watch the replays and laugh at me. He needs to just jump on. Oh my gosh. 70s. Oh my gosh. I would love it. We will not be defeated. We will not be defeated. We shall not. So at the end, I'm just going to put on my little, I have been known to lose stitches. My stitch marker. And maybe by the time I come back, I should be finished with the first panel. It goes over the shoulder. And then I'll start on the second panel over here, and then the sleeves. We shall not. No one is going to stop us. No yarn barf in the world is going to stop us. We will not be defeated, and we will not have to use the yarn wind to make it do what we needed to do either. Okay, my friends, I shall see you Tuesday, round about this time, 6:45-ish. So bring your stuff and let's go. Oh, that would be great. We will not be defeated, Michael. I like that. No yarn barf shall ever stop us. Bye. Take care.